Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to another day of Fargo's Soul Mod. Today, we're back for some more pain, and by pain, I do in fact mean Eternity Mode Mechanical Bosses. Now, you may have noticed that yesterday there was not an episode, and that's because after several hours of recording, I was not able to take down a boss. And I really do want to take down a boss. So I thought, let's scrap that episode off. I can try and retain all the stuff that I've learned, wake up today, feel refreshed, and come back at it. Because yesterday was just a giant montage of death. And I could not be bothered to edit it up. I know a lot of you want some, like, Rocky Balboa montages in the Let's Play. But that one was just, it was way too much. It really could have been an hour-long death montage. But with that being said, I really did learn a lot yesterday. So to give you a little bit of a recap, basically, I spent the bulk of the time actually trying to take on the Destroyer. And the best I could do is getting it down to the final third of its health. With Skeletron, the best I could do is get it down to 50% health. And with the twins, I had no chance. I could not figure out that final phase. I still don't get it. I think about it and I'm just like, it makes no sense to me. But that's alright. The good thing about this little saga is that I think, and a lot of you have said this as well, you only really need to take down one. Once you've taken one, the rest will fall. That's right. It's mechanical dominoes. So yeah, today we're jumping back into it. Now, one thing that I did not think about, and I wish that I'd kind of thought about it sooner, because I'm really curious now to see if we can do this. The Daedalus Stormbow. I've not got a Daedalus Stormbow. And I thought, why? Like, that seems like a really, like an actual, like, really sound idea. But yeah, I just didn't think about it. Now, I did look up on the Wikipedia, and it does say that in Eternity Mode, the Destroyer is less susceptible to piercing attacks, which honestly makes sense. Like, I totally get it. But now I'm curious. I'm like, is the Daedalus Stormbow the way we should have gone? So I thought, for the start of the episode, let's work on the Daedalus Stormbow. It's really funny, right? Because my Terraria knowledge is so... Oh my god, there's a giant bee. Oh no. Oh god. There's a giant bee flying around my room. This is the worst. Alright. Did I get... No, I didn't get the Daedalus Stormbow. I don't know what I was saying. I'm terrified of bees. See, I'm not terrified of bees in the sense of, like... You know, bees themselves, fine. Actually very cute little animals. And I feel like they should be protected. But I'm just scared of getting stung. Because this is the real story. My dad is, like, deadly allergic to them. Now, I've never been stung by a bee, but I've always had that deep down, like, this, I'm like, what if it's biological? What if it's genetic? The bee has flown away. Okay. Alright. We do two more. But yeah, let's get a Daedalus Stormbow. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was thinking this morning, I was like, oh no, I can't get a Daedalus Stormbow. Because the Daedalus Stormbow is from a corrupt mimic. No, it isn't. I was like, what? It's like, why is my Terraria knowledge failing me like this? See, here's the thing, right? You can buy summons for this, and this is what I'd rather do, because getting the Souls of Light obviously takes time. But all my NPCs are dead. They died in the massacre of the long-forgotten episode 28 that never came out, which is yesterday. So that's where they're all at. Once they've respawned, I can kind of crack on in that sense. But yeah, yesterday, nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I just really wanted to win. I really wanted to get this part of the Let's Play over with. I tell you what it's good for, getting some free mana potions, because these take forever to get. Well, these don't, because you can just buy them, but, you know, making the better ones, which is the ones I'm using, take a little while. Right. Is this going to be our final Key of Light? I think it is. Key of Light. Let's do it. All right. Everybody pray. All right. I need the RNGesus. I think I earned it after yesterday. I put in my time. 7 hours is a long time to be doing boss fights. It was so much so that I would close my eyes. And I'm speaking, like, not theoretically here. I could literally see the attacks in my mind because they're red. And I was recording and it was dark. And so the red part was like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Have you ever had one of those situations where, like, you can close your eyes and you can still see the thing? It was kind of like that, but not in a dramatic sense. Not in a, like, it's haunting me sense. All right, no Daedalus Stormbow for us. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get working on... Don't worry about this. I'm going to probably jump cut in a sec. But I'm going to get working on getting some more. And then we'll... Yeah, then we'll do it. Right, let me grab my battle horn. I need to go to the Hallowed biome. and go and grab some more Souls of Light. The good thing is, with the Battle Horn, or the Battle Cry, actually not too bad. Look at all these tombstones. Oh, so just changes to the character and stuff. I haven't actually changed anything since the last episode. We got the Mega Accessory, and it does make a big difference. I think the biggest difference it makes is mainly with the other 2 bosses, because it can inflict, Frostburn and an Eye Core for you, which is great, I gotta say. That's really cool. It doesn't do it to the Destroyer, though, because the Destroyer doesn't have debuffs. So that makes a big difference. But then other than that, I changed the arena slightly. I've gotten rid of the floating island above, so that makes it a little bit easier to, you know, deal with. And honestly, yesterday, I was getting pretty close. I was getting pretty close with the Destroyer, but it's never, like, close enough, you know. Close is not a victory, unfortunately. But these are what I'm rocking. Now, once again, I'm very torn on what to change out and what to change. So, I'll just show you. So, this is a given. So, this is a keep now. This is a keep. Oh, yeah, forget about this. This is a keep. This is a keep. This is a maybe. But I have to have the Iron Enchantment because I can't upgrade it until post-Lunatic Cultist. And this is a given as well because it helps so much. You regen life so much faster, and that actually makes a big difference because a lot of the attacks will take away 1/4 health, which is a lot of health when you think about it. Like, I mean, it's just a lot. So yeah, that's where I'm at with accessories and stuff. So I was thinking about it last night, and I was just like, maybe the trick really was changing up the weapons a little bit more, because this weapon's great. It's very powerful, but I guess with the only problem with this one is you do get the debuff in the sense of you know, if you're using a mana flower, which we are in a way, if you're using a mana flower, you know, your mana is reduced eventually. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Oh yeah, Hallowed Mimics. I could just get one here. But I'm definitely going to die. But yeah, I really do like the Palladium or Orichalcum enchantment. I can never remember the name of it. I just literally looked at it. But yeah. Alright, don't die here. I like that as well. It gives a big, every time you do 80 health regen, you get a big giant orb of damage. And I think that's kind of cool. Alright, we did die. Did the Mimic die? No. Or did it? It's kind of hard to see. I think the Mimic died. The gravity flip in there is so bad. I'm really looking forward to never doing that again. I don't know when that goes, because I'm fairly certain at some point it does actually disappear, that little effect. Oh, so I want to give a quick shout out to Pedguin. I'm sure a lot of you know Pedguin from his old Terraria videos. Well, if you didn't hear, last night his team won Twitch Rivals, which is a big, massive competition that I do not know too much about because I spend all my time on YouTube and never Twitch. But his team won it, which is amazing. And apparently, you get 30 grand if you win. I think that's as a team. But that's amazing. Like, well done. Ped, what an absolute legend. This is why I love playing games with Ped, and I'm serious about this. Ped is so good at games. He's such a carrier. Like, when me and him used to play, like, this is a bit... I know everybody hates this, but back in the day, when Fortnite was popping, when we used to play Fortnite, we'd win almost every game, and I would be just absolutely awful, and he would carry me through. But yeah, how awesome's that? It's so cool. I'm so proud of him. And yeah, they were playing like Minecraft, and it was like an older version of Minecraft, which is what apparently, because I was talking to him this morning, it's apparently what the younger kids play now, which is strange. They play like an older version of Minecraft, where the PvP is a little bit different, but he was playing that. It's just like really cool. I'm like, that is awesome. So when's Twitch Rivals coming for Terraria, alright? When's my time to shine? When's my time to lose? But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I just think that's so cool. There's somebody from our own little community. I mean, he doesn't play too much Terraria now, but I mean, he's a Terraria veteran and always will be. Just like me, he has his own item in the game if you haven't seen it. But yeah, super happy for him. So cool. These enemies suck. They're the worst. I will say today's episode, if I don't win the fight, I'm still making my episode. Felt really sad not to put out an episode yesterday because I couldn't beat a boss. So I'm not committing to that today. We'll try really hard, but I want to make sure that, you know, you're all in the loop with the struggle, you know? And there we go. Got it. All right. Sick. That took a lot of attempts. I want to say like 10, maybe 12. That's a lot. You would expect less. You would expect less. Right. Okay, I'm really glad that ate a material, because I was just like, I probably shouldn't have solved that. Right, Daedalus Stormbow. I really do not know if this is going to be amazing or not. I have no idea. My gut reaction is it's probably going to be kind of awful because of the fact that we're playing Eternity mode and I feel like it wants to punish you. But I'm willing to give it a try. So, we need plenty and plenty of holy arrows. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. That's probably not even enough. Like, I look at that and I'm like, I don't know. Right, so let's do this. Let's do this. First attempt of today. I have no idea how this is going to go because I've not used this build before, but we're using ranged. I do not have a ranger potion. That's a good point, actually. I'll take one. Here's the thing. I don't have enough money to buy a whole stack. We'll work on the money in the future. Stop. But we'll do this. Archery potion. All right, we'll buy a couple. Here's the thing. Because I have the new mega accessory, I can do this, which might throw a lot of you off. You might be like, why are you doing that? It's just part and parcel of the accessory. Right, so I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous because yesterday was a nightmare. I got 2. Oh, okay. Let's begin. All right, let's see how this goes. I'll let you know if the damage is immediate. It is. It is noticeable. It's not like insanely noticeable, but it's definitely noticeable. Wow. What was I doing yesterday? What is this? This is the sudden realization that I wasted so much time. I'm sorry, but I did. This is clearly faster. It's clearly way faster. What on earth was I doing with my time? What is this? I'm so happy to finally have the chance to beat this boss, but I am so disappointed in myself. I'll admit it. Takes a big man to admit it, but I'll say it. So with this phase, I can't even talk because I'm so angry at myself. So with this phase, basically what happens is you go into the circle phase, and then you have a couple of seconds of not being in the circle phase, and then it's back to the circle phase. With these attacks, these flaming orange ones, I think they just home in on you and kind of move in an arc. That's how I imagine them. But what I like to do is I like to move away during this part and try and coax it up into the sky and then sweep underneath it. And usually that gives you enough time to get back into the circle phase. Because the good thing about the circle phase is it deletes all the little, like, attacks that can hit you that could have potentially hit you before. Do you know what I mean? So it basically just deletes them all, which is great. So I think the way this is working is the defense is way higher during this phase than... Sorry, it's easier to do damage then than it is during this part with the circle. I don't know why. It's just... I think it is. Alright, so I'm still going to be careful because it's not a one fight yet. Because, well, I can still do that. And what I mean by that is, if you still get... Oh, no. Okay, I freaked out then, because I've removed the floating island, but not the back wall. So I thought I was about to get hit. Okay, see, that was bad. See, it's not a one fight in that sense. But this is, like, clearly better than I've done before in terms of damage. And I think that's going to make a big thing, because more damage, less circle phases. And it really is the circle phases that kill me in this fight. Alright, we just got to be careful a bit longer, just so that we can get to the circle phase again. We're back in the circle phase. Okay. I'm still going to get good at this phase. Even after my several hours yesterday, I still couldn't master it. But yeah, we have to be careful because we're not using a cobalt shield. That's what I'm trying to get across. We're not using a cobalt shield, so you can still get knocked around and ruin the fight for yourself. Alright, so that's how you ruin the fight for yourself. Or potentially, is you don't set yourself off in a good position. I'm just getting pre-fight jitters. That's it. No joke. Well, not pre-fight, but like mid-fight jitters. Alright, we lost, but that is by far the best I've ever done. Alright, I think I'm in some kind of final phase now. Oh my god. Why is this? Why is there a final phase? There does not deserve to be. So I thought this would be a quick win after we got the Daedalus Stormbow. Nah, it's not. There's still more to go. This is awful. Oh, alright. Alright. I might be silent throughout the whole fight. I think that's what I've got to do. But knowing there's a final phase, and I'm assuming the whole thing is going to be a circle. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's just going to loop around like this. We need to make sure that when we get into the final phase, we're at a good footing. Because we would have died there anyway. Right. But yeah, I'm going to be silent. I don't think I can commentate over it. It's too much. Alright, so that's now the furthest I've ever gotten. That final phase is awful. It's really bad. Not a fan, but that's alright. Oh my god! I finally did it. I finally did it. Oh my god, I actually did it. Wow. That is it. Oh my god. What a relief. What an absolute relief. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me digest that. That was too many hours. Just too many hours went into that. I thought, come in today, make my little... Oh, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I'm so thrilled I beat that. Because, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. There was a point yesterday where I thought, I might actually have to sack this off. And I know it's really awful to say. Because I love this series. I love it so much. Honestly, like, to my core, I love it. But I was like, if I can't beat this, I was like, what am I going to do? You know, what can I do? But hey, we won. That's right. We did it. We beat it. It's done. It was hard. I can't believe it. I'm so proud of us. I am so proud of us. And it was a community effort as well. Like, without you lot, no chance. Grants immunity to lightning rod. Your attacks have a small chance to inflict lightning rod. 2 friendly probes fight by your side. A defeated foe segments with an antenna glued on. We did it. We did it. And that's it. It's done. So now it's farming. And I don't want to do it. That's fine. So the good thing about this is you get to make the next set of armor. Great. Awesome. Love that. You also get to make some essences like this. So this one, for example, is Ranger. Interesting. Interesting. I don't have half of these. So my goal originally was, we'll finish this up and make not that one. We were going to make the mage one, weren't we? But I don't think I'll be... Well, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how we'll go about this. I'm like, should we stick as Ranger for the rest of the fights? But basically, it's like, now you can make this. You're a little bit better off. Do you know what I mean? So I wonder... Let's have a little look at this. I think I'm lacking actually so much. I don't have the paintball gun. I don't have the snow cannon, or the Red Rider, or the harpoon. I probably have the musket. Do I have the boomstick? I'm pretty sure we went and got a boomstick, actually. And I think I've got these. So I think I've got this. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that we've actually finished it. It makes me so happy to finally be able to say that. Top hat squirrel? Sure. Wow. Honestly, this is it. That's the episode, really. Like, there's nothing more really to do. So we do have to farm for the weapon. Now, I remember the weapon. It's the destroyer gun. And it seems pretty legit. I might do that. Wait for it. Bam. That. Alright, I'm going to do one more attempt. But I'm going to call it a day if I don't win. But we're just basically going to work on the destroyer gun. Right, let me begin. Let me focus on in. I probably still can't talk, but hey. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. We did it. As a group, we got through the saga. And this is it now. And this is serious. Like, once you've done this, you've basically done it. That's the best part. This is the worst part of it all. It's just defeating one of them. Because you can make so many upgrades after this. And that's the best bit. It really is. Alright, I'm going to be quiet and concentrate. I just can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I'm so happy that we did it. So I'm noticing a big problem. We do not have the arrows to continue. So I might have to... Yeah, I'm just going to have to just bail on that one. Never mind. But there we go. It's done. Thank God it's done. Thank God it's done. It's done. I can't explain the relief I have right now. So yeah, that about does it for today's episode. I think that's probably the longest amount of hours I've ever had to put into an episode that isn't Supreme Calamitous. I'm proud of us. So let me know, what should I be making for tomorrow? We've still got the Skeletron Prime, and we got the twins, and we'll go get the gun as well. Oh, What a wait. Right, shout out as always to our channel members rolling by on screen right now. Thanks, guys. But yeah, that does it. I'm over the moon. Have a great day, everyone. I hope it's going well. It's almost the weekend. All right, see you in the next one, guys. Peace.